Well, hello, I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Mr. Joe Edwards from a very empty St Mary's Stadium. But about 25 minutes ago, 3,500 Wolves fans were going absolutely balmy. You think this team has done it all, and then they do that. I mean, wow, 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 wow.
Blimey, I don't really know where to start, because you talk about a game of two halves. Wolves, let's face it, let's not forget, they were pretty turgid in the first half. It wasn't
take the edge off it. They were turds. They were dreadful.
Yeah, they were awful. They were abject at the back. Both goals they conceded were sloppy, to say the least. But the second half,
unbelievable.
Wowza!
Yeah,
that was fantastic. And we shouldn't really be surprised by this, but I mean, I think yourself. I think you've lost a bit of money.
Might have had a little bet with one of the Wolves media staff that Wolves weren't going to win that game at half time.
And I think, had I been as much of a betting man, I may have well done the same thing, because I don't think many of us saw that coming.
No.
They've done it again. 2-0 down, and the win 3-2. Absolutely phenomenal. It's unbelievable what this team can do. They're fantastic.
Yeah, they're ridiculous. And like you say, from that 2-0 down, they've just got beat by Man United. They're tired. They can barely get 11 players out on the pitch. And they look shattered. Raul looks shattered. The whole team, the actual body language on the pitch, they were getting beat. Southampton were excellent. We've got to not forget that this was one of the form sides in the Premier League. Only Liverpool had a better record in their last 6. And they took them to pieces, really. The crosses, the heading, from defence to attack. There was only one team in it. And then, goodness me, I would like to be a fly on that dressing room wall, because he said something. He's changed it around at half time. He's brought Traore more central, and it was just a different team, wasn't it?
Absolute night and day. Bit of a tactical tweak. Neto kind of playing in the hole, number 10, bit of a 3-5-2, more like with Traore and Jimenez up top, and they wreaked havoc. And I mean, absolutely torn the Saints apart. And what about Saints in the first half? They had their way with Wolves for the last 15 minutes. It was just passing around.
They'd had their way in. They definitely had some piece of it.
And Wolves were
all over it.
Wolves were at 6s and 7s. The goals they conceded.
Well, they were.
Being sick at the end of the night. They were awful in the first half, but then that changed things dramatically. Neto got his goal, and it's a trend for him. He's been denied by VAR twice.
There's always a decision. You're still waiting, aren't we? There's no Neto goal. I'll be disappointed if Neto scores a goal and doesn't go to VAR.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. But yes, they got taken and galvanised them a little bit, because at that time Southampton could have scored. There was a free header there. Shane Long just whistled past Patricio's post. Could have been 3-0 on that game, set and match, but it wasn't. He scored a goal back, and I tell you what. We'll talk about this, I think, more in depth next week. But Pedro Neto, by the way, in this last month has been absolutely unbelievable while Jota's been unavailable. And then Raul, the penalty. And look, VAR have given a penalty in favour of Wolves. What is going on?
Absolutely incredible. It looked a penalty to us all day long.
Who's the ref?
Darren England.
Well, it's embarrassing.
I think it was his first top flight game, in fairness.
Darren Scotland, more like.
That may well explain why, because
why? Because he can't give a penalty. He's absolutely 100% stone waller.
Yeah, exactly. He missed that, and fortunately VAR picked it up. Johnny was wiped out, cleaned out. Jimenez does what he does from the spot and sends the keeper the wrong way, and from looking completely dead on his feet in the first half, Jimenez scores that penalty, and then the winner.
Oh
my God, what a finish that is. Southampton made the terrible mistake of trying to play Adama Traore offside. But Adama, the improvement we've seen from him this season, gets to the byline, picks out his man, plays it to Jimenez, first time finish, wraps his foot around it, far corner. What a win.
Happy days. 2 assists for Traore, and Evans was very good as well second half. Look, the obvious thing when you're still looking at this, look at the bench day, and I don't want to talk too much about it because everybody's talking about it. It was a meltdown on Twitter. I was melting down. Everyone else was melting down behind me. We're all melting down, and you can understand it because they're so young, and I'm sure players are going to come in, but they've gone in, they've done this. The character, and the character, take away the goals, But psychologically, to be 2-0 down against the form team, or one of the form teams in the Premier League, to go and to still have that belief, and Nuno injects this belief and installs this belief, and I probably wouldn't. I didn't think it was going to happen, but they must have something about them to go there and to deliver that kind of result.
Well, I'd give it up on you.
Yeah.
I don't think you had. I think many of us had. We thought, well, that's it. That's six without a win in all comps, and where's the next win coming from? But that second half, Nuno's clearly said something at half time, and it's worked. Wolves conceded first again. It's a bit of a trend. I think 7 in a row, and so many games in the Premier League that they've done it. But to come back from it.
Yeah.
Wow, 18 points now from losing positions. They just they never really know when they're beaten. And as we say, Southampton were the form team. They were bang at it in the first half. They had the tails up, turned up at half time.
Yeah.
Second half, they didn't lay a glove on Wolves really. Apart from that long header, after that, it was all Wolves and that win. In the end, you've got to say, for the character that they've shown and the ability that they've shown in that second half, they're richly deserved.
6th place, joint points with Man United, who are 5th. They'll have to go to Liverpool tomorrow, of course. Arsenal and Sheffield United have drawn. It's looking, when we're looking down at that table, halfway through when Southampton are 2-0 up and you're thinking, well, they're going to be level on points, Wolves are going to be dropping into the bottom half of the table potentially. It's amazing what a win can do, what a turnaround win can do. We've seen this time and time again. They face Liverpool on Thursday. Everyone will write them off. I tell you who won't write them off, Nuno. I tell you who won't be written off, those players. And I tell you what, if you're going to have another bet, and I'm losing money today, but if you're going to have another bet, if Liverpool are going to lose a game this season, I would not put it past Wolves to get a result.
Exactly. They've done the double over City. They took Spurs all the way a few weeks back, and they took Liverpool all the way at Anfield as well. And this team, we've said it before. When they're like this, you run out of superlatives to describe them. They really are magical. And to be that bad really in the first half, it was probably the worst we've seen them all season.
Yeah.
It was ranked bad, but that second half, to turn things around in such style is nothing short of astonishing. You mentioned the bench stacked against them, now a player apart from Ruddy older than 22, so you've got a bunch of babbies on the bench really, and you've got through it, you've got yourselves a win, you've ended the rut. Jimenez has got his 18th and 19th for the season, only got 17 in all competitions last season. Neto scoring as well. Traore continues to tear defences apart. Have a drink, rest, and enjoy your Saturday night, because that was a fantastic win for Wolves today.
This team, man, this team. Southampton 2, Wolves 3 for all the post-match reaction. Make sure you log on to expressandstar.com.